and then you have to go into Spargo. We were talking about this a little bit earlier, how honestly, it could be like, this could be in a very, very interesting bracket. This could be a top 4 of singles tournament somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. Like, this is an allusion to what we're going to be seeing a little bit later, I feel like. Like, ESAM is one of those players who just is waiting to, like, it almost constantly feels like ESAM is waiting to explode and, like, put all of this energy and all of this knowledge and all of this practice into one big performance where he beats, like, all of the top 5 and goes crazy. And Sonix, like, Sonix is one of those players who has been making top 4 at basically every major of this year, just is hunting for the win, and this one very well could be it.
This is why I always say that I think when people think top players, they're not thinking of Sonix. Like, it's so crazy because Sonix has the track record. And speaking of players that have a track record, ESAM is the one. It's not going to be enough just yet, but this is what this Mii Brawler has in store for people. These platform extensions, just like Little Mac, can be very, very deadly.
You know, the illusion and the comparison to Little Mac is not the first thought, but you're absolutely correct. Like,
have you ever seen Peanut on a platform, man? That guy's crazy.
Right, you got it. The unfortunate SD there, of course, is not going to be great for Sonix, and now you're just sitting here with a Mii Brawler that's ready to rock with these platforms, and each one of these platforms is just so well spaced for ESAM to take full advantage of it, especially with that Mii Brawler in air, which is a crime of a button. There's
the down tilt, there's the up B. It's not going to be enough, but look at that, 74%. And with bad DI, there's probably some universe where that's actually a stock here. Good parry, though, into jab back air by Sonix. You have to make up a boat ton of damage right now. It gives a nice little pivot grab there, too. Get a little bit of style on it, too. Finds the back air. No jump on ESAM. The forward air not going to be enough either. Good air dodge and still going to be able to make it back to ledge. I love how Sonix is ready to go every single time. The neutral B not going to be enough, and neither will the up air. But now ESAM fighting his way out of the corner. Finds the dash attack. Shot put not going to be red, but it's so scary. I mean, that Mii's face is terrifying, and it's just not moving. Like,
just stare into the face of agony and burn as the burning dropkick comes down and claims center once more for ESAM. Just going for these neutral. A great reversal there from Sonix. I like how he's been playing with this Roy thus far, like trying to establish some means of control, but the Mii Sword Fighter comes out and the light shuriken is there and ready to rock. Going for the Gale Slash instead to try and intercept mid-string, but I mean, on top of all of these other tools, on top of the power slash, go down for it. Yes, you do. Unfortunately.
You saved him, but it doesn't matter. You only save him to finish him off. The down smash there by ESAM right on the ledge. Going to take the Roy out. So now ESAM playing a little bit of Sonix's game. You know what? If you don't want to go in, you got the crowd cheering for it. It's good enough.
I mean, Sonic is the classic character of, like, I can play at full screen and still feel like I'm applying pressure with things like homing attack and spin dash and all of this stuff. Well, looky here. Light Shuriken, the lack of N-Lag on Gale Slash, doing, like, again, similar to quick draw cancels from Ike as well. Like, it's a amazing blend of mid to full range, and the power thrust just comes in and cleans up the rest of it.
Loving the side special, too, coming in on this Mii Sword Fighter as well. The aerials on this character can be so frustrating to deal with. Sonic's finally going to be able to find his way in here. And loving these side specials from ESAM, man. Using it as a way to stop the spin dash, but also to get out of harm's way. It's a very nice, versatile use of the character. Look at that. Just stopping Sonic's mid-air here. But now Sonix gets one hit, gets the grab as well. There's the forward throw. We want to get straight to the Pikachu, but already we know. I mean, if you think of Pikachu, you think of one person. I'm thinking of ESAM.
Hey, Shiny Mark's here too.
That's true.
He'll be around, and we'll have the top 2 Pikachus in the world, and they can decide who's best. I don't know. But I mean, this Mii Sword Fighter is still out here thriving and still has plenty of opportunity to close out stocks. Like at 110, landing the fair 1-2 and still going for the confirm. ESAM confident with his game plan, and this Mii Sword Fighter is making the most out of its time in the limelight.
Yeah, I'm loving the light shuriken too. It's like a little bit
crazy.
It's a little bit corny of a projectile.
That
but
too.
I feel like the Miis in general, sometimes they can be, their combos are just like a little bit corny, clunky. Regardless, though, Sonic's going to be able to find the back air, lining up for the spin dash. ESAM going to be able to make it back to safety. The footstool! Oh my God! You're sick!
You're crazy! Who? Why? How?
No,
got it.
That was nasty. That was, John, bro. Couple more.
Yeah, one more.
Like two more minutes, bro.
No,
we're going
not the
back
last one.
here.
The last stock.
John,
Last stock,
you got
John.
it. We got it,
Yes,
John. Yeah,
let's go,
here we
John. Who, how, why, when, I don't know, I don't care, but this was
Look at Sonic.
freaking D.
Stabbed right through the stage. My goodness. What? And ESAM's like, yo, cool. All right. Me Sword Fighter, I think just went up like 5 spots from like low mid tier to like whoa.
Yeah. See, like the issue when it comes to wait, who's making a me right now?
Bro, come on.
So I'm live again right now. Me Sword Fighter is a bad character, okay?
Okay,
I don't
John.
want ESAM
Just because
spreading
you
this
play
propaganda.
the old version doesn't mean you can't experiment with the new version.
No.
John Numbers currently
Every version
on
of Me Sword Fighter is bad. I don't want to
With the
hear
most amount of copium I've ever
it. Hey, look, there's
seen.
my me. Numbers.
Let's go, Numbers.
Regardless, though,
Yeah,
it's gonna be ESAM up 1-0 right now.
Making a gunner.
Sonic's now.
Sonic's making a gunner.
The me counter pick. Imagine, right? It's like, you know what? My me's better, actually.
If he's looking for an out of shield, you do 1. If you're looking for recovery, you do 3. And this one, you got to do reflector, but bomb drop is also makes sense.
Do you know the formula that I call it? I know a lot of people call it the moveset, but formula just sounds really funny. Do you know the formula that Capitancito plays? Is this the?
I think Capitancito does
the bomb.
He does charge. It's what? It's 1. It's 1-3-3-1 and 1-3-3-2, which is this one because it's charge shot, missile, recovery, up B, bomb. So yes, this is the Capitancito.
Okay.
Long-winded answer aside.
Yeah, right. Could have just said yes.
Well, I needed to think about it.
And we needed some time to fill because making a me is every commentator's worst nightmare.
Oh my god.
And we're going to Final Destination. Ubo looking in complete shambles right now.
I'm so happy.
I can't believe we're going to. I can't believe we're playing this out in the
Use the numbers. He's using the numbers me.
Oh, he's using the numbers me for you,
no,
John.
He's changing it.
Never mind.
No, use the numbers me. It's funny.
All right,
But
It's
I
not
think
the right moveset anyway.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's important to describe as they get started here and pick their roster. A tier list in a game this young, which it doesn't feel like this game is young, but it is, can dramatically change because of developments from a character. We've seen it happen with Sonic. We've seen it happen with me Brawler, and we can see it happen with me Sword Fighter if players decide to change things up. But sometimes you don't always get the chance to change things up because of whatever reason. There's 80 characters in this game.
I'm sorry, Ubo. When I see two me's fighting each other, I just automatically think of like siblings playing each other. It's like, I'm gonna make myself, or like, I'm gonna make my favorite anime character. As ESAM just absolutely obliterates Sonic's me gunner, and that's gonna be the ending of that. It'll probably be the last time we see it.
It took this long, right? We had this whole time of like, me gunner, this will be so funny, and then it got obliterated.
That's how it usually goes. Regardless, though, ESAM putting on an absolute clinic right now on Sonix. Sonix just taking
the turbo T-bag, he's there.
I like to call that the tactical crouch, if you will.
You're right, yeah. I mean, it got Sonic off of the Angel platform. Tactical.
Yep,
calculated.
Regardless, though, having a good time here at Collision 2023. The squad strike is fire right now. There's the forward air. It's not going to be enough, though. I feel like Sonix is going to see this Mii's face in his dreams tonight. So, like, good luck in bracket.
Yeah, Lyric, if there's anything that I've learned about random tri-state locals, is that chaos is the constant. And right now, ESAM is throwing a big old pot of something into this soup, and Sonix is having to roll with the punches, finally landing that left hook right into actual ESAM's face, but ESAM comes back to this yet again, but this time with a sword.
I just watched ESAM take a deep breath in the camera, already throwing the light shuriken.
Exactly.
Like, all right, here we go. You're forcing me to do this. But honestly, the Mii Sword Fighter has been playing into the Sonic very, very well this set so far. Let's see those Sonics going to be able to get the punish here and stacking on a ton of damage. And look at this, Sonic's only taken 30% as ESAM on the verge of potentially losing this Mii too. There it is. There's the falling forward air. Could potentially lose it. But no, the air drift. My goodness. We're not going down without a fight.
Yeah, Stone Scabbard is deceptive. I believe you can cancel the drop hit of it, and now back to full stage. This is where you want to be. This is where what this Mii Sword Fighter is built to do. Beat Sonic at full screen. It's the BD Bean adage, because he's been playing this character. Beat cringe by joining them.
I mean, I feel like that's Ultimate's motif, and it has been. Here we go, though. ESAM just very, very stern on just using Light Shuriken, as Sonix is going to get a little bit of parry practice going on right now. The down air will connect. It's not going to be enough to take the game here. Sonix, though, I mean, even if you overcome the Mii Sword Fighter, you have to get ready for the Pikachu that's coming back at full health. Yeah,
a Pikachu that has a very successful record on Sonic players like Raph and other notable representatives of the character. The Stone Scabbard will close out will miss and close out the stock, leading to Pikachu on FD, and yet again, these Thunder Jolts will have a similar utility, stop Sonic from spin dashing.
Yeah, this is where Sonix is going to need to find the opening and take it all the way. ESAM going to be able to grab ledge. There's the spin dash into the back air as well. So now Sonic's trying to do and get more and more damage as the game goes on right now. But look at ESAM just chasing, both of them just trying to find their win conditions here. Look at it back and forth, but ESAM falling into free fall, not going to be punished too bad. There's the falling forward air once more, going for the back air, but still, ESAM, who was up so much, is now starting to lose this massive lead he got.
The box angles are coming in clutch in order to getting back to ledge, but not helping at all when it comes to smothering the flame that is underneath Sonic's. Again, a cute quick attack angle, but you got to be doing things with purpose when you're up against Sonic and not let him control the tempo of the game. And right now, Sonix is in full control over ESAM, obliterating any lead he had and putting this into a last hit scenario again, Lyric.
Yeah, this is so close. There's the nair into the back air. It is going to be enough, and if you're ESAM, you've got to be kind of hitting yourself for that one, losing a 3-stock lead, and that is the power of Sonix. This is what makes this player so amazing, just the mental fortitude that you have to get through 2 Miis and a Pikachu on FD. That's not easy to do.
I mean, it was Sonix's counter pick, right? So he took advantage of the width of the stage, relied on that specialist player and specialist character, the practice that he's put in, and turning it into a Nair Bear, which I like, just so good.
Methodical.
And,
there's a.
I mean, I guess this qualifies as a taunt to get bodied.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It absolutely counts as a taunt to get bodied. We're still seeing both Miis, though. I mean, ESAM not deterred. Once again, we talked about this in the beginning of the set. ESAM does have a lot of characters in the pocket. When I think of ESAM pockets, I really think of Samus, and I also think of Yoshi.
I think of Min Min usually.
Oh yeah, Min Min too. I try to forget about that character.
Too, honestly?
My bad. Except for when Proto plays her.
Yeah.
Regardless, though, we are back on Pokemon Stadium 2. We are in Game 3 in the best of 5 here. So far, though, we're going to see kind of, fighters fighting each other here. No projectiles really on both sides. They're both going to go for their aerials, trying to find their combos. And Sonix with a beautiful Mario combo, 82% to start out. But ESAM sharking underneath these platforms wants a little bit of his own time, too.
Yeah, he's looking for these up airs, just waiting and vibing. Gets that Nair out in order to force a trade. Trying to keep things going. I love the utilization of a lot of dash attack from ESAM in a lot of these corner scenarios. Let the active hitbox reset the situation as you look and try to condition Sonix to jump and intercept into one of your rising fares that can combo so well.
Still, though, ESAM finds the falling Nair, looking for the smash. It's not going to be there. There's the up air, and now ESAM has Sonix on the ledge here. It's getting so scary, but it will just be the up smash that does win it out here. Sonix looking really good, but now you have to deal with the Mii Sword Fighter. Now notice the order too. Sonic in the back, Roy second, so we could be seeing a ditto of swords here. But now here comes ESAM trying to line up for the back air. Sonic's not going to give him really anything coming out of the corner.
Oh, luckily he wasn't charging another Gale Slash there, and instead the Power Thrust comes in, holding steady, trying to get the stock, and it will do it there, saving the jump as well, so he's not guaranteed to make it back to ledge, bringing this to that sword duel that you alluded to a little earlier, Lyric. Roy and his rush down approach, while ESAM trying to control the game state with this mid-range, looking for the grab, the spot dodge is well timed from Sonic.
Okay, there's the down air. Yeah, this is a lot here. No punish, though, exactly. Gets the falling up air, finds 2, finds 3, finds 4. My goodness, Sonic stacking on a lot of damage here. And now ESAM just going to try and poke out with a couple of the light shuriken. But I'm telling you, man, Mii Sword Fighter finds a lot of mileage in these up airs. The down tilts from ESAM as well have been fantastic. But that down air is going to take the Roy out. And here comes Sonic once again.
Yeah, this Sonic has been carrying a lot of weight in this set as the Mii Sword Fighter continues to baffle Sonix with some of his approaches and aggressive maneuvers. Trying to recover on stage with a linear kind of recovery, gets eaten alive by that Mii Sword Fighter down air, and now we get to see ESAM resolute in his poking game, and it seems to be working on a stage like this.
Honestly, once again, you have tons of spaces to go, right? You can choose to go to the platform, or you can choose to go to the ledge here. Sonic's so stuck on the ledge right now. Finds the falling up air, but now ESAM trying to land with this dare once again. The light shuriken has been working out really well, but I think I have to kind of chalk it all up to ESAM's movement. He's being a little bit elusive on where he wants to go, whether he's throwing out the side special or just the stars, but there's the Nair. We're going to see the Pikachu once more.
Yeah, this Pikachu's 0 for 1 when it comes to closing out stocks against this Sonic. Maybe he will be able to get it here with the combo. The turnaround up tilt as well, trying to bait the air dodge in, but Sonix does not give it to him. And you got full lag here instead of just going to reset the situation with the grab. Dash attack wouldn't have closed out the stock. Maybe up smash would have, but I like not taking the risk here.
Okay, ESAM trying to line up, going and shooting the up smash out just a little bit too early here. As now Sonic's now going to get something started. There's the up air, finds the second, but this Nair is such a good combo breaker from Pikachu. Still finding the aerial, sending Sonix off, but now Sonic's being a little bit elusive. That was like a very not aggressive option coming back to stage from Sonix, and I love that, right? You have to mix up your tempo just a little bit. Sonix though at 139, it's a little bit of rage, but now ESAM just needs to find that one opening that he needs to take it.
Yeah, we're very much into dash attack kill percents. We're slowly getting to up throw kill percents as well. Like with this amount of rage, you're looking around 150, 160. And we'll get to see if any of these T-Jolts are able to build up to that percentage as ESAM patrols the ground using a slingshot to get the turnaround and have enough space in order to put out a lot of these Thunder Jolts and keep the game under wraps.
And looking for the forward air instead. It's just gonna, just the up tilt. Just sending him up high in the sky. Honestly, there could be a universe where that up tilt KOs. Like, you never know. Oh, okay, had the right lining for the forward air, but instead Sonic's going to try and bring this back. The punish on the Nair on shield is just going to be a grab here. There's the Nair, double Nair. Gets a little bit of an extension off the spring. It's not going to be enough though. ESAM, once again, just trying to follow up off of this T-Jolt, but it will be the forward air that does take it. ESAM finally going to quell Sonix's momentum here as Pikachu finally gets a stop on the board.
I wonder if the scramble on the spring was exactly what Sonix was looking for, because a lot of the times when you see the spring come out from Sonic on the ground, it's like it's a light in front of the anglerfish, right? It's like, I want to play with this toy that's now suddenly on the screen, and ESAM fell right into it with the drag down, trying to get a neutral air into it. But that was exactly Sonix's plan, and it almost worked out for him. Because once we got back into this neutral, into this grounded, like follow-along T-Jolt kind of game plan, all it took was one read at 179. But you keep mentioning Lyric, shout out to Sonix's endurance during this set right now. He is playing through it all.
Yeah, definitely taking his time too. I think one of the big things that takes a good player to start becoming a great player is that tournament endurance.
Yeah.
A lot of players get like that first amazing good win like in pools at their local, and then they fall right after 0-2 because they don't know how to keep that momentum alive because they've used so much in the tank to get that one win. And honestly, it's something that really does level up your play, is that tournament endurance. I do just have to also call out, I'm liking the archetypes that we also see in this matchup, or in this set as well. You know, Mario and Brawler kind of like in your face punching each other, and then you have the swords, and then you kind of have the mains at the end. It's very, very funny to see. Regardless, though, ESAM once again starting out on the Mii Brawler now. Sonix is actually going to put Sonic up front, say, you know what, let me just widen the gap immediately. Let me just get all of these corny Miis out of here.
Yeah, and I can get it, right? Like the past couple times, right, ESAM has been able to establish dominance and have effectively 3 characters to beat 1, which has worked for 2 games thus far. Sonix is in the position where he needs to change things up, and change things up he is, leading off with this Sonic and making it look like many characters that Sonic does it to, making it seem like you just can't keep up.
I just have to call it out, though. I feel like putting Sonic first is so risky because
for sure.
Mii Brawler is kind of cheesy in the regard, and I was just about to talk about it. Some of these platform combos, right, they can really steal your stock. I don't think Sonic's other characters are as strong as this Sonic is, while we've seen some amazing stuff come out from ESAM's Miis this set, too.
Yeah, I mean, call a spade, Lyric. Like, this is a last-ditch effort when your back is against the wall, but sometimes when your back is against the wall, the world champ difference comes out to play.
Yeah, putting Sonic first seems to be like the play right now, as now it looks like ESAM just going with the light shuriken method, and now Sonix gets to practice some of these parries a little bit more. The crowd is actually for it. It's nice to see the crowd actually for it.
Yeah, look, we're in training mode here. Like, ignore the crowd, ignore all the noise. Like, we're helping Sonix practice his parrying. Like, it's just nice guy ESAM.
I mean, realistically, I don't know a lot of players that don't like each other too. I'm sure everybody's friendly with each other too.
I hope so.
Regardless, though, it seems like Sonix is taking the evasive route once again, as ESAM is going to be the chase here. But now here comes the up air, only 1 hit. So ESAM just going to follow up with the side special. And now it's all about Sonix. Can you hold on to the stock, or are you going to leave it to Mario and Roy to kind of finish it out for you?
I find it so funny. This Mii Sword Fighter has been a lot of the difference maker in this set. Like, when the Mii Sword Fighter was shut down in game number 2, Sonix was able to play to his character's strengths and roll with it. But when the Mii Sword Fighter is allowed to play full screen, to establish the mix-ups and the tempo with this the power thrust 50-50s and the light shuriken controlling the horizontal, things slowly but surely fell into ESAM's favor.
Side special not going to connect. So now Sonix just trying to get this Mii out of here. There's the forward air light shuriken trying to find its mark. It won't. ESAM, though, going to be able to find the shuriken into the side special. Confirm here, it's not going to be enough. Going for the down air, but Sonix is learning a little bit more of the spacing on that too. That down air has taken a lot of stock so far, and with loser semis being best of 5, you've had time to adapt. You were talking about that Mii Sword Fighter move too, and how it has a little bit of drift on it, but now things are getting so scary. Sonix still living it out, and ESAM might lose this Mii right here, right now.
Yeah, he just needs to get to the final stock here. Roy and... Oh, but he's not going to get it. Getting caught on the platform, and you see it in the player cam. ESAM wanting to avoid that, but 3 characters for 1. Yet again, the Sonic is gone, and now immediately... Oh, Sonic's prepping for this exact situation, unless the stock gets taken from him immediately. You go in backwards in Pikachu order, Sonic into Mario into Roy, trying to close out the stock, knowing his Sonic could take care of both Miis. Super nice stuff.
All I'm thinking about right now is how Mario and Roy can get kind of cheesed by Pikachu off stage, and I think that's what ESAM's goal is here. Sonix, though, has to make up a ton of damage here. There's the first aerial, looking for the T-Jolt, but look at ESAM already willing to just go out there. I mean, he's been a pilot of this character for multiple games now. There's the up B out of shield, though, by Sonix, as ESAM gonna get the back throw. Whoa, all right, you're wilding, ESAM, relax. Ooh, great get-up attack, though. That was like the difference maker.
Yeah, but we see the up smash out of shield, trying to let it rip, though, all the way up. The rage, the power, but not enough damage initially in order for that combo to close out the stock and bring us to game 5. But holy moly, like, that is so huge for a game that has been, for a while, ESAM was in total control, looking to try and take this to the bank, but instead, this Mario has done its job and done enough damage to make sure that the Roy can close out stocks if this happens to be taken. But no shortage of kill power on this Mario should we see an up smash rip in the nick of time.
Yeah, there's the back air, and honestly, Sonic's lining up to try and get another one. No up smash, though, from neither player. And now Sonic still just trying to find a way in here. There's the forward air. It's not going to be enough. ESAM turning around, trying to line up as well. But there we go. Sonic still holding on to this Mario for dear life. 134. I think a dash attack would do it. A forward air here won't even be enough as well. The up B back onto the stage is enough. Good spot dodge, though, by ESAM. That could have been it. Going for the forward air. It's not going to be enough. ESAM trying to pivot it with a forward air of his own, but still, both of these players are playing so cautious. There's the dash attack. It won't be enough. Ooble, this stock is not coming off for either player.
ESAM's edge guard success rate has been abysmal in this game, like constantly going off stage, trying to threaten, but Sonic's doing a good cheeky mix-ups of riding the stage or going high or playing around it. Finally gets this dash attack to close out the stock, but he's going to need one of those 0% combos, one of those MK Leo killers. 1, 2.
No 3, it doesn't matter. ESAM just going to reset the situation. The crowd is getting behind him as well. The air dodge down isn't red, so now Sonix just needs to find a way to get off some of these platforms and get started here. ESAM just knows what's at risk here, does not want to go to a game 5. But now here comes Sonic. There's the jab, there's the forward air. That is going to be enough. We are going to game 5. The tension was palpable for a second, Google. That was a little scary.
Oh, yes, it was, Lyric, but we saw the Sonic do its job, of course, but if we get a real quick glimpse at the last stock here, yes, this position right here is everything. The fact that this down tilt connected changed the entire
Zoom
game.
in on Pikachu. Aww.
Sad boy.
Aw, sad.
Like, this down tilt suddenly was able to stuff out ESAM, controlling and being as threatening as he was. We've seen the combo game, but Roy is ever so dangerous when you're in a tech scenario, and that jab into forward air was everything. And once again, Roy looking mad happy, and Pikachu looking mad sad.
That was so sad. I've never seen that before. Regardless, though, all right, Sonic in the front. So we saw the win that it got, and now you can tell Sonic's already turning on the jets here. There's the up throw into the up air. So now we're trying to start cooking with Dash just a little bit more, as I see Riddles waiting in the wing too, just studying whoever is going to be going up against him in losers finals here. I mean, ESAM, though, needs to start getting something cooking with this brawler, too. You literally do not want Sonic running away with the lead. As we saw last game, ESAM did a really good job of bringing it back, but the first Sonic stock was not coming off easy like he wants.
You have, if you're ESAM, if you're looking at this numerically, you have 1.5 stocks, 1.5 characters in order to close out this Sonic. Because me Sword Fighter or me Brawler, whoever is able to close out the stock, turns this game on its head if you force Sonic onto Mario before you get to Pikachu. Like, that is the win condition and the layout for ESAM. And these combos are always dangerous, but good DI from Sonix to avoid the finishing Thrupper. And now a 146 me Brawler has to play on the back foot yet some more.
so scary too. Sonix just trying to line up for an aerial as ESAM and Sonix, I feel like they're both throwing aerials around each other. The Nair's not going to be enough. Sonix trying to line up for a spring follow-up potentially, but instead we'll just go get a little bit of charge on the other side of the stage. I love the way that ESAM is threatening by jumping close, but still I feel like this is just a character difference at that point. That F tilt is so good.
All right, you did 50%. Not bad, not bad. I mean, the Thrupper is kind of a one hit and you're gone, a balloon type character. This Mii Sword Fighter is built to beat full stage. You just have to try and quell the Sonix wind in his sails. And hopefully ESAM is able to find a way to do that, or Sonix may have the game plan he created in Game 4 happen yet again for the win in this loser semis.
Okay, still Sonix just kind of feeling out the situation still. ESAM trying to get some of these light chakras out, but instead we're going to see the spin shot into the aerial as well. ESAM okay for now, trying to read, but still nowhere to be found. ESAM still, I feel like now ESAM's back is really up against the wall. I mean, almost 100% on the Mii, and Sonix hasn't even hit 100% himself too. Ubel is starting to kind of run away from him just a little bit.
Yeah, these approaching light shurikens have been traditional. For a while, they were feeling like really good as a means to go into center stage and take control with the up-angled forward smash, and now has Sonix in complete control in the total driver's seat of this game number 5 here in Squad Strike for losers semis. Like, it's going to be a long road in order to get this game over for ESAM, but if you're Sonix, you're feeling like all validated. The drag down into the down smash isn't even going to do it, Lyric.
Yeah, that's unfortunate if you're ESAM. I think if I was ESAM, I'd be like, all right, yes, I got it, let's start, and then living it, man. Like, sometimes the wind can get taken out of your sails. The goal is, if you're ESAM, to just not take that much damage and then get 2 gimps on the other characters, but that is such a tall order when you're going up against one of the best Sonix in the world here. Gets the footstool, gets a little bit more damage here, as now Sonix turning on the Jets, playing a little bit more aggressively, finds the Nair, and ESAM going to be able to at least land a couple hits into the dash attack. The Sonic is off the table, but look how much damage you took getting to this point, Ubel. It's a lot.
This is back air mode. Like, you've got to let it rip, and you've got to find ways to get this Roy off stage. Mario, you're almost guaranteed to play a lot of neutral with. It just comes with the matchup. But this Roy is exploitable if you can find it, but that's where you have to deal with Roy's sword, and you've got to deal with Roy dashing back and finding these brutal aerials. Oh, that linger on the back there was super good, but wasn't able to amount to anything quite yet.
There it is, but now still ESAM. Just, I feel like both of them are chasing around each other. The first aerial hit, no tech on the platform, triple up air, as ESAM is so desperately trying to get this Roy off stage. There's the first hit of fair, but unfortunately falls out of the second one. There's the dash attack follow-up, but it's not going to be found. Still, Sonix now just needs a jab back air right at this ledge. ESAM playing with a little bit of fire.
Yeah, once the Pikachu movement starts really grooving and really grinding, you can start to see the results of ESAM's concentrating back out. That was an insane ledge grab going for the trump there, but ESAM does not find a good get up there from Sonix in order to get away from that. 107, you haven't taken much damage yet. The down tilt rather, setting up yet another ledge trap. The forward smash gets the tipper. Hold on here, Lyric.
This is so scary. You can feel the crowd getting a little bit tense as well. There's the first aerial. There's the double up air to try and get the DI mix-up. Sonic's now stuck on the ledge here. If you're ESAM, you know exactly what you need. No jump indeed. Going a little bit high. But now Sonix is going to have to still eat more damage here. ESAM just playing so well right now. And Sonix, all he needs is one of these up smashes. But now ESAM, look at him holding center stage so well. Finds the first forward air. Can he do this? Ubel, can he reverse 3-stock Sonix with just this one Pikachu at 108?
He absolutely can, but he's got to be careful with this aerial habit. This landing aerial habit closes out his game. Up smash out of shield right there for Sonix, trying to get out of range with the full drift in, but he's just not able to make it. And the Pikachu, putting on the best goddamn effort, just could not close and seal the deal after such a strong start from Sonix.
I just got to call it out. I mean, that was a Cinderella story waiting to happen. I mean,
I'm tired. That was,
you're tired.
Yeah, I bet, right? Like,
I'm sure ESAM's very tired too.
Jeez.
Right, what a good run though coming out from
forward
ESAM. Good mental fortitude coming out from Sonix. We will be seeing Sonix head up into losers finals to go fight Riddles here. Honestly, once again, look at this. The angle up on the F smash, just beautifully drawn right up. Pow to the sky.
The angled up on that forward smash has sometimes burned Sonix in the past, but right there was absolutely a boon. And it turned into, at the very least, a massive, massive lead. But consider, right, ESAM took 30% against this Roy.
Yeah.
And played so, so well and absolutely deserved 4th place. He looked primed to do well into singles, but Sonix, again, like, he's
the fortitude,
the mental fortitude, the underrated player, the guy hunting for his major win when MKLeo is in attendance. Like, it is, because he won Big House over
so much
Riddles,
on the line,
like,
man.
Yeah, a summit spot for the highest placement. Like, this is just, he's bringing that fire right from the very beginning. And I think that is just so, so admirable for Sonix as just a true competitor.